That's nice to start off with a comment like that. That's nice. That's nice. Best intro and outro in the business. Well,
Whoop, whoop.
with that, I think I'm good. I'm gonna call it a night on that. That's good. Hey, Faith. You know what happened? They tried to get rid of me, Faith.
Again?
They tried to get rid of me again.
Again?
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But here I am. Look, I'm live. I'm on the screen. I'm looking at myself right now. That's crazy.
I think that was the shortest ban that we've ever had.
That was. It wasn't even a ban. That's what the problem is it wasn't a ban. It was just they decided. So I did a show. It was last Monday. I did a show, and I played the little clip where that guy threw the bomb in New York City at Jake Lang. I'm not going to bring it up now. We just got back from a football meeting, so I didn't have time to grab that. But that was the video I showed. Now I have it on. I do two on YouTube, so I got the vertical and I got the horizontal, right? So I get a note the next was it the next morning? It was the 11th. So yesterday morning, I got a message that said, "Hi, MagAmericans. We wanted to let you know," this is from YouTube. "We wanted to let you know our team reviewed your content, and we think it violates our firearms policy. We know you may not have realized this was a violation. Blah, blah, blah." Didn't say anything about not being able to do anything, but then I go to live stream, set my live stream up for the next day. And I'm not allowed to live stream. YouTube wasn't letting me live stream. Now I go to the thing, I go to my my YouTube account, and I check it, and I'm looking for strikes, because if you get 3 strikes, then you're out. But if you get a strike, you get clocked. You can't live stream for, I think it's a week or a day. I forget what it was. So I reached out to them and yada yada yada. And where was the yada yada yada? Went back and forth with YouTube on it. And I thought it was interesting because the one video got blocked or taken down, but the other video, the exact same video, didn't get taken down, which tells me that it must have been one of those little haters out there that just can't stand people to talk when they don't like what they're saying. Didn't work this time. But then I did have to ask, they came back and YouTube came back and blah, 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 this and that. Your channel's live streaming ability may be temporary, blah, blah, blah. But then they ended up coming back and saying, where's that email at? Dang it. I'm happy to let you know about the settlement of the issue you were experiencing about your live stream. Enjoy your live streaming. Continue adding new public videos. I'd like to start by thanking you for your cooperation and patience. YouTube is very polite. I was able to get an update from our team. We reviewed the video that you appealed and found that it doesn't violate our live stream policies or terms of service. We reinstated your video and your ability to live stream.
That's so nice of them.
It was.
You, YouTube.
It was. What's interesting to me is that when it got taken down, I did the appeal. You give them a little appeal, and they're supposed to, it says like 72 hours, they'll get back to you on the appeal. And it was crazy because it was like 1 minute later, and I got the response. And guess what? It was declined. My appeal was declined. I couldn't believe it. Outrageous. Anyway, so that was my YouTube story for this week. As usual, I wrote them back and said, hey, I want to know what happened exactly. Like, did this happen because somebody went out there and was like mass reporting? Because that happens a lot. Or did this happen just because YouTube made a mistake? So I'm still waiting on an answer. I don't expect to get one. But how do they expect us to ever commit to growing a community while we have to be worried about being taken down because of mass reporting or crazy liberals or whatever it is out there? Take a chill pill. Don't spam the chat, guy. Don't spam the chat. You can say your comment, just don't spam the chat. All right, appreciate it. Faith will take care of you. So that was my YouTube story. I just thought it was just pretty ridiculous, to be honest with you. Lots of stuff going on this week. I was going to touch on one of my writings I put out because it's appropriate. And that's not very often that one of my writings are appropriate. Usually they're inappropriate. Actually, they're not, but whatever. Whatever. And we're going to get into some news stories, and we're going to touch on the chat, and we're going to see about talk about some ICE stuff that's going on that's pretty interesting, and we'll see, and some other stuff. We got some messed up teachers. We got a shooting again, which I found interesting. That shooter was not shot dead. I think the students got him. We'll have to see. We'll see about that in a little bit. But so I was thinking about the YouTube stuff and yada, yada, yada. And I was thinking, I was writing, I'm like, I'm angry. I'm angry. I don't get angry very often. And I have every right to be angry. For years, I've openly exercised my First Amendment rights. I respectfully speak my mind as any American should expect to be able to do without any fear of retaliation or attacks or whatever. I am not interested in chasing fame or fortune like somebody out here seem to be. All I've ever wanted is the basic freedom to express myself and, more importantly, be left alone. I just want to be left alone. People say, well, you shouldn't be out there talking. That shouldn't mean that you don't get to be left alone just because you have a voice. That doesn't make any sense. So this is not a sob story or an attempt at sympathy. It's just the truth of what happens when you refuse to stay silent. The attacks come relentlessly from those on the left who seem compelled, almost trained to silence dissent. Opposing voices must be silenced. We talk about that all the time. If you look at their tactics, that's what they do. There's no debating. Not often. They view their actions as virtuous or even heroic. It's Saul Alinsky's Rules for Radicals. Rule number 8 is kind of what I'm talking about because that's what I've been dealt with for the last 5 years. Rule number 8, keep the pressure on. Never let up. Keep switching tactics to keep the opposition off balance. Attack from all sides, never giving them a moment to rest, regroup, or recover. Sounds kind of familiar. That's exactly what I've endured. Deactivation and deletion of accounts, demonetization, doxing, personal and verbal attacks and assaults. They've targeted my former business, a business that had 0 political opinions, didn't vote or anything. Yet the attacks come from people who have never signed the front of a paycheck, never built anything of real value. They're driven by envy or pure conditional rage. How have we let this Gestapo-like behavior? I said the Gestapo word, and I wasn't referring to ICE. Is that allowed? How can we let this Gestapo-like behavior become normal in America? Like, just look the other way while people who are just trying to speak up get silenced in all sorts of despicable ways. It's as if they resent achievement itself. They hate that I stood for my country on the National Mall in D.C. for 34 days and nights in peaceful protest. Barely a blip in the media, that was, but as soon as Occupy Wall Street set down their first lawn chair, that was the news, and it never came back off again. Endless news headlines over the first lawn chair. I say lawn chair on purpose. Those who know.
Hashtag hold the lawn.
Hashtag hold the lawn. I couldn't think of another one. They hate that I refuse to be intimidated, that I kept using my voice and my pen despite the insults and screams. They hate my stand against school boards mandating masks on kids or allowing staff to organize disruptive pro-LGBT, RSTQ, or whatever walkouts while punishing anti-mandate protesters, students. They hate that I rose to leadership in a patriot group, wrote a book exposing the bad actors on all sides, and built a slow but steady growing social media presence, website, and business while they stay stuck in their cycles. The core truth is that they hate me. They hate me. And they don't even know why. Unaware that they have been conditioned to see people on the right as evil, not misguided, not wrong, not even dangerous, but evil. Evil's a whole nother that's a whole nother level. That's a whole different kind of label that changes everything. Because evil justifies violence. It turns harassment into justice and attackers into heroes in their own minds. I'm not here to complain. It might sound an awful lot like complaining. I appreciate my family, my work, my freedoms, but it's frustrating to watch others explode in followers by peddling hate, lies, or sexualizing themselves while authentic voices get suppressed. Not much you can do about it. It's just frustrating. Americans on both sides swallow obvious, fake, or unverified stories and regurgitate the false narratives, acting as a puppet for those who wrote the narrative. Sometimes blatant AI deepfakes are believed without a moment of research or critical thinking. True sheep blindly following the media's nonstop barrage of negativity against Trump and conservatives. The more we chase every notification and headline, the more we surrender control of our minds. We sway with the political winds instead of anchoring to our principles. It's odd coming from someone who engages deeply in politics. I don't know why, but I just like it. But lately, even I feel the exhaustion. So I know there's people out there that are just exhausted with it all. 24-hour news cycles don't help. Notifications dinging on your phone all day doesn't help. It keeps that crap on your mind, and it keeps you from being able to really enjoy your family. I can handle more of that than most people, but the constant noise wears me down. I no longer fully trust what I see. I no longer fully trust what I hear. The see thing is interesting because with AI increasingly ridiculous, you can't believe what you see either. Detection gets harder and harder every day, and soon, probably today, no one's going to be able to tell real from fake. How easy it is going to be then to manipulate these useful idiots out there. In that world, do we all just shrink back to our homes and local tribes? Politicians and media figures rarely deliver genuine promises. They deploy tactics to influence voters, to shape narratives, to control how we think. Everything targets our attention. Chasing endless updates hands them that power over our minds. A regular detox is essential. Step away from the feed. Read a book. Reconnect with people in real life, the people that are around you. Get lost in your daily work or your community. Real things. Things you can actually control. If we live in a world of news cycles and headlines, none of which we can control, eventually you start losing the feeling of any control. It starts feeling like you're on a ride. I look around and I only see Americans, right? I notice the differences, of course, skin color, sex, whatever. But those things don't divide us. Some Americans happen to be black. Some Americans happen to be women. Some Americans happen to be immigrants who chose this nation legally. We all share that same flag, the same constitution, the same stake in the country's future. That unity is what matters most. And it's worth defending against the outrage machine. I am far from perfect. I make mistakes every day, right, Faith?
Yep.
Oh, she's listening. All right. I make mistakes every single day, but I won't stop speaking truth, even when it's hard or unpopular. The frustration is real, but so is the resolve. I know that my principles will outlast the noise. I think all of ours will, as long as we cling to them. Speaking of AI, real quick, I just wanted to put this up there. I saw this today. I don't even know how this is possible. or whatever. But I was talking about AI just now, about how no one can really tell the difference anymore. It's almost impossible to tell the difference. If I could just find the video I was looking for, we'd be in good shape. Yeah, I just showed it to Faith. Dang it. So what else is going on? What a smooth move. There we go. I'm not muted because I don't want to play the music, but my wife thinks we're rich from real estate. She doesn't know I have 1.3 million subs on OnlyFans thanks to AI. Look at this. Are we here now? Is this where we're at?
Yep.
This is where we're at.
This is where we are.
That's ridiculous.
Sex still sells.
That's so ridiculous. Oh my God, it's so ridiculous. I worry about all the stupid people. The ones that are just gonna believe it. Oh, and you got the Save Act going on. Need some serious help. Got lots of stuff I'm not sure what to cover here. I got lots of stuff. So we're just gonna sit here while I scroll. You can stare at me while I scroll. Here.
So
I always talk about the youth. The youth. The youth is strong. The youth. Sorry if I hurt your ears. The youth is turning out to be more conservative than I think as far back as I can remember any generation being. Until I saw this video. Faith, don't let this happen to our girl, okay?
okay. So what did you buy?
Leggings.
Why? What kind?
They're Lululemon off this weird website I found because they're
Also, real quick there, Faith, are you listening, Faith?
Yes.
You might learn a lesson from this, and if you feel like telling a story, you go right at it. You got a microphone.
only like $80. So I got them, and they like asked for my card number, so I gave it to them so they could charge my card. And they needed my social security, so I just gave it to them. But it's been a while and I haven't gotten them.
So you gave a website your social security number
For $8 Lululemon leggings? Yeah.
for $8.
Yikes.
80.
You paid $80 for leggings.
That you
Come on,
didn't get.
They run for more expensive.
I'm sorry. You paid $80 for
Do
leggings.
you know what Lululemon is? Let me get my Lulu.
On top of that, you gave a website your social security number.
Yeah, so I'm just still waiting for the leggings. Haven't got them.
You're not
You got
going to
scammed.
get them.
No, I have also
Yeah, they're
Why would you give
stolen.
anybody your social security number?
because they asked for it.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I think as parents, a
Careful
lot of
now.
us, yeah.
Careful.
I think a lot of us, because even from number 1 to down to number 5, I have kind of forgotten things that, number 1, I was on it explaining this, da, 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 da. And by the time I get down to number 5, I'm like, oh, I didn't explain this to you yet. I got to do it again. A lot of parents think that their kid already knows that. Don't share your social security number with people. Yada, yada, yada.
A lot of husbands think their wives do too.
Yeah. What are you saying, babe?
Nothing, babe. I think everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Where's March? I need some more silly string.
Oh, no silly string. Come on now. Come on now.
It's sad to me though that's to me that is what I'm not a fan about just the internet in general. Like, back in my day, I couldn't go online and just order something without my mom knowing what I was doing or sharing my number, whatever. I couldn't do that. And now there's so much like TikTok shop or I forget what the other one is. It's like super cheap stuff. It's like just pops up in their feed. Like she said, I could get Lululemon for, I thought she said $8, but
Yeah.
apparently it was $80.
80.
But
What a deal.
My gosh.
What a deal.
To spend $80 on leggings, but I'm not a name brand type of person where I'm like, oh, that's totally worth it. They're leggings for $80.
And then, then just when, I talk about the youth and how great they are and everything. Then I saw this video of these two girls that were arrested, these high school girls. I guess they were plotting to stab a male student, and the one on the left in the gray shirt in the back of the cop car, I guess, told a friend about it the night before. So they got busted before they were able to murder someone at school. But the conversation that they have in the car is where I kind of found interesting. It's as if they have no idea.
Are we gonna be in the same one?
What do you mean, same one?
Same jail?
Yeah. Go ahead. Alrighty.
Well, you're gonna be in the same jail.
Oh my god. He did a tip?
There was a tip shown. Did you not see it?
No? I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? Fuck you!
Ugh.
God!
My friend, 15-year-old, named,
They're 15 and
he goes
14.
by Jimmy, is planning to kill some dude. Yeah, and it was like, I don't really remember their real name, but I think it was Isabel. Yeah, it was spelled wrong too.
God! She's such a fucking snitch.
So
Yeah, what a snitch.
I thought when I saw it. Like, yeah, promiscuous.
One day they'll thank him.
What are those lesbian couple snap?
Maybe.
Jim?
Yeah, and you could be the butch.
Yes. Hey, this is my bitch. Stay away.
I don't even know what to do. It seems to be a trend, because one more I found, this all just popped in my thing, but I thought it was interesting, and then this one was pretty interesting. This says all fathers and sons need to watch this. This is a father confronting his son in an interrogation room at a jail, at a police department, because he was brought in with some of his friends for shooting somebody. So this is a conversation that the dad has with his son. I'm gonna put it this way because it's kind of small.
What the fuck, man? This is what the fuck I went through all that bullshit for, bro. For real, bro. My baby, dog. These people got this fucking video, dog. That's why I think once you got what you need, right? You got my ass tied on you. Straight up. I'll keep it 100 with you, bro. Just like I've been doing your whole life. Keep it 100 with you, bro. It hurt your feelings. It hurt your feelings. I don't care about your feelings right now. That's where you going, bro. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about your feelings, man.
See, what a lot of women out there won't know is he is trying to get his son ready for prison right now. He's giving him that pep talk, because he's trying to not transition, that's not the word I'm looking for, but he's trying to get him to be from a kid to an adult real quick, because he's about to go into jail cell.
Nobody gonna give a fuck about your feelings, man. So, but do you understand? If you get tried as an adult and convicted, bro, you just erase yourself out of my fucking life, bro. Huh? You and your little friends, bro. What y'all thinking about to even do some shit like this?
On a side note, man, have this conversation with your kids before you get to this room.
Fit in, you see where you finna fit in at? You finna fit in the fucking cage so fucking well, bro. You finna fit in a cage, bro, like a damn animal, man. I've been through that. I was telling you from experience, bro, not because somebody else told me. But I tried to stop you, bro. I tried. I gave him my fucking all, dog. I gave him my fucking all, bro. They not gonna hesitate to put you in a cage, bro. You gonna see that today. Right now, according to that evidence, they got you down bad. You need to do something for your life. Fuck your friends, man. Them niggas ain't your friends. Cause if you did shoot him, They done told on you already, just like you done told on him. Y'all ain't no fucking friends. Ain't no motherfucking loyalty among thieves, man. You was a whole fucking thief out there. You committing crimes and shit. Criminals ain't no loyalty, bro. None of that. Ain't no love. That nigga don't love you. This is where you don't love him. You see where both of y'all at. You got to handle this, grow up now. You got to be a man now. Ain't no more I'm scared and all this stuff here. Mm-mm. If you did it, you wasn't scared when you did it. You gonna do some time. You gonna do some time.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Have that conversation before you get to that point. In some comments here. It's actually a brilliant idea. I use AI to scan your video for reportable content, then submit the timestamps. Glad to see it worked. It didn't work. It didn't work. See? Here I is. Try again. Good luck.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Elementary school hit over 100 little girls dead. Trump voters responsible. I think it was like 158 or 160, actually. Trump voters are responsible. Did you press that button? I have the big red one. Did you press that button?
No, I don't have a red button.
I don't have a red button either. So I don't know if it's my fault. Although, that's war. I believe it was, they said outdated maps. They used the school sat on an old IRGC property. So it's unfortunate. It's sad. It's very, very sad. But it is what it is. It's war. Oh, wait, we're not calling it war. I thought it's a conflict or something. We'll see, I guess. You need to live for what you can change. Amen to that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Remember, the lion will lay down next to the lamb. Hold on, peace is coming. Let's hope so. That's the hope. That's the hope. Family and the friends who are family we choose are the only people we can rely on these days. Amen. It's a sad thing, really. Community used to be a lot stronger. We used to have community in your neighborhoods. I barely talk to my neighbors, like barely talk to you got these one creepy dudes across the street. And they got this compound. That's if you move, if you breathe wrong, if you move too fast inside our own house, their floodlights just go ting, and they just it's horrible. What happens is it's like if the lights go on and then our bedroom or whatever room we're in just looks like, are you still in here? What happened?
Meanwhile, we've only seen those people a handful of times. That's what's so funny about it.
When they walk their Dobermans.
Yeah.
It's an interesting situation. But anyway, we don't talk to our neighbors as much as we should, Personally, I'd rather not have neighbors, but that's not really because I don't want neighbors. It's because I just don't want people around me. Wait. Never mind.
Is that the same thing? We do have some nice neighbors too, and they're not the people that we're referring to with the light. We've never had an issue with them. Everybody, it seems, compared to when we were growing up, like my grandparents' neighborhood, my grandparents knew every neighbor, whereas our neighborhood is like, we know them and we know them and we know them, whatever. We know of each other, but it's not like it was when our grandparents were around. We don't, we're not exchanging meals and we're not, inviting people over and It seems, but I think that's fairly normal. Everybody kind of just wants to be left alone because once you start inviting those people in, they start showing up when you don't want them to. So it's like hard to be like, yeah, come on over anytime. The door's always open. Then you're like, whoa, you took that too far. But I think that we as communities we kind of need more of that. The old time boomer society, the boomers. Everybody hates on the boomers. I don't know. I like the boomers. Some of the boomers are a little wacky, but I like the boomers and how they like I said, they were just like, come on over, let's hang out. All the kids hang out, whatever. And our kids do. We hang out with all the kids, but like for instance, that house that we're referring to, that the light comes on when we walk past our bedroom window. They don't have any kids, so we don't ever see them. So it's just a little awkward.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. But whatever. Nice guy, I guess. James, I can agree with that. I think people should make their own choices, and the government should stay out of our day-to-day lives. Yes, that is the exact. Yes, the federal government has far too much power, unconstitutional power. I'm gonna two more here. Hang on. Y'all need to be careful not to S on the people who are actually your allies, because you haven't had a conversation. I guarantee you agree on more than you think, but assumptions get in the way. 100%. It's that group think. It's that group think that keeps us from talking to each other. It keeps us angry at each other. It keeps us thinking the other one hates us or they're out to get us or whatever it is. Family values have been lost in many homes. Yep. Sad. I was just talking to my one kid today. I was like, you realize how lucky you are growing up in a house with a mom and a dad and in a nice neighborhood and blah, 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 blah. Like, you don't get it, man. I didn't grow up like that. I hate assumptions. Conversation is key. We just need to elect leaders who unite us. Haven't had that many years. Give us better options to vote for. Amen. Yeah. Remember when someone knocked on the door and you didn't hit the ground hiding? There's a comedian did a bit on that, I think, about knock on the door now compared to knock on the door back in the day. It's the truth, man. So they're fighting. They want to get rid of guns in. Can I say guns? Am I going to get banned again? Oh, whatever. We'll see. In Virginia. So I'm going to read this. A man from Bangladesh introduced Bill SB 749 and got passed a very extensive gun ban bill in Virginia. It's heading to the governor's desk to be signed. She is expected to sign it. Quote, some guy from Bangladesh just banned American citizens from owning firearms in Virginia. Saddam Aslan Salim, a state senator in Virginia. If you weren't born in America, you shouldn't be in government. Period. Saddam wasn't born in our country. He came here like 5 minutes ago in the year 2000, and he does not celebrate our history and our Constitution. We have to stop the foreign invasion of our country with people who do not celebrate American ideals. The bill it prohibits the import, manufacture, sale, purchase, or transfer of defined assault firearms, semi-automatic weapons, semi-automatic rifles, pistols, or shotguns with scary features like folding stocks or pistol grips, threaded barrels for suppressors, or fixed magazines over 10 rounds, and, quote, large capacity ammunition feeding devices.
When you were a kid and you experienced those hot, muggy 4th of July nights, some guy from Bangladesh just banned American citizens from owning firearms in Virginia. Saddam Salim, a state senator in Virginia, has crafted SB 749, banning all types of the possession, sale, etc. of firearms. It has passed the legislation. It's going to the governor's desk. She is a hardcore leftist and will most likely sign it. Saddam wasn't born in our country. He came here like 5 minutes ago in the year 2000, and he does not celebrate our history and our Constitution. You know, when you were a kid and you experienced those hot, muggy 4th of July nights, eating barbecue with the family, maybe holding a sparkler, watching the fireworks, he didn't experience that. Do you remember when you were in school, you said the Pledge of Allegiance, you sang My Country 'Tis of Thee, you learned all about American history, maybe you watched the cartoon about the bill? Saddam didn't experience that. We have to stop the foreign invasion of our country with people who do not celebrate American ideals.
100%.
So I can agree with that we have to stop whatever, yada yada yada. But I'm also like, who voted these people in? Who voted these people in? Is it people that didn't pay attention? Is it we can't trust our election process? Is it that what? How did they get in? So while I can see, yes, they shouldn't be able to run, but they're also getting elected in, aren't they? And to me, that's a problem too. Are we not? Are people not paying attention to who they vote for? Are they only voting red ticket or blue ticket? I don't
Pretty
think that's a
much.
problem. I think that's a problem also.
Pretty much. The problem would be solved if people that weren't born in America weren't allowed to run. Period. And then it's done. Then you solved it. It's all solved and fixed. The power of the federal government is growing tremendously under Trump. Yeah, the government's shrinking. I think about it. Let's think about it. Trump's ICE thugs marching through our cities, brutalizing everyone. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to do it. I just don't see a way around it.
Think about it. Trump's ICE thugs marching down through our cities, brutalizing everyone. That didn't happen before Trump.
So it didn't happen before Trump because the media wasn't there was no attack dogs out there after Obama, none that had any traction. The media was ran by the left completely. You didn't have as many online opportunities and stuff like that, citizen journalists and stuff like that. So the power of the federal government is absolutely not growing tremendously under Trump. And if you think about it, you probably wouldn't have said the next sentence, Trump's ICE thugs marching through our cities, brutalizing everyone. That one of the things I try to teach my kids is never to speak. Try never to speak. I got absolute in there, but try never to speak in absolutes. Because it's just easy to prove you're wrong. Like, it's not hard to prove that. All I got to do to prove that you're wrong is show a video of any ICE agent just walking past any person, anywhere, anything, anywhere. And then look, that guy didn't brutalize him. That means you're wrong. I mean, come on. The ICE, yeah, good point, Faith Country. Maybe that's because we didn't have open borders with random people flooding in for 4 years. You're using an X video as a source. God, what a joke. Okay. What do you mean? What story were you talking about? I don't understand what the difference is if I use a video off of X or if I spend 30 minutes. What? Woo! I need a cuckoo button. That's all right, though.
We love you all.
We do.
Love you.
Yeah, we love you. We love you. Where are we at here?
Do you have any original content? Or do you just show other people's videos?
I mean, I can't be everywhere all the time. So I can't record everything all the time. Hey, I am not ICE. I just can't videotape everybody that I come across. That doesn't happen. Like here's a video that's not mine, but I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. You better check the source.
Was the shooter? Did they describe those people at all?
The description of the shooter, they said he was a Muslim man. I know he was a student at ODU.
Was the shooter? Did they?
Oh, okay. I played that video. I wasn't there to interview that guy, so I had to use that video there from. Well, there's not even a thing on there. There's not even a. Whatever. So sorry about that. It's crazy. I know. It's crazy.
So I'm sorry, I want to address one real quick. And it's back there. I can't find it. Unique handle. Control over local government, culture, banning books, restricting universities. Yeah, kind of. They're restricting universities, I've seen. All that's saying is, hey, we're not going to give you government funding as long as you support this. So you can still have your university. You just can't have the taxpayers' dollars. I don't see anything wrong with that. Banning books in elementary schools that are talking about things that elementary students shouldn't know anything about. Absolutely, I agree with that. Culture, where are you talking about? LGBTQIA XYZ culture? Is that what you're referring to?
Plus.
It's, not long ago,
That's not culture.
it was mental health issues, and now suddenly it's become quote unquote normal. So yeah.
LGBT is not a culture. It's a mental disorder. Period. The people who do that have a mental disorder. Until 2019, the World Health Organization listed it as a mental disorder. What do you think changed? Do you think there was some big scientific breakthrough? No. You know what changed? The politics changed. The politics changed, so they changed the medical definition of something. That doesn't make any sense.
But it does to some. Apparently.
I guess.
Bro.
Division is what gets votes. I bet half Republicans voted for Trump just to LOL liberal tears. It was weird as F. I can't speak on why the whole nation voted for Trump. I'm sure there were a few people out there that might have done that. I think it was more of a side benefit. Like, I didn't vote for Trump to create any liberal tears, but that was the benefit. So, I mean, that's cool. I'll take that. The power of the federal government is growing tremendously under Trump. We did that one already. We already did that. I don't understand how a bill like this could be passed. No state law should ever supersede the Constitution because people don't speak up, nor do they know the Constitution. Those things get passed because people don't know any better. It's a dang shame. That's for sure. Oh no. Trump is a clown. I'll visit U.S. not as long as Trump is in power. Greetings from liberal Switzerland. Well, hello over there in Switzerland. It's kind of the reverse of just go. Don't announce that you're leaving. Just go. But you didn't even go. So it's like you didn't even move anywhere. You just made a comment. Like you didn't. The people that say they're going to go, they go. They actually do it. They leave. But you're saying that you won't come here from your couch, but you didn't, and there was no work put.
What's funny is, to me, is on social media, it looks like America is so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's terrible here. There's school shootings and yes, some of that stuff is going on, but generally speaking, America is still the best place to be, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. And you can have your opinion too. So just don't come over here if you don't want to. And that's cool. We're cool with that. Don't come over. Good.
I bet Mags thinks the earth is flat too. Hey, that's a profile picture of that. I forget that guy's name. That one who got in trouble recently, got arrested and stuff. That like really weird looking guy. I forget his name.
Oh, you're famous.
I forgot his name. I don't think that's him. I think it's just someone using his likeness.
Oh, yeah.
But he looks a
Yes,
lot better
I
than
know.
whoever that actually is.
I got a friend request on Facebook from Aaron Lewis the other day, guys.
Whoop,
Hello.
The real one too, not even like a fake one.
No,
You're gonna she's gonna leave me. She's gonna leave me, I think, guys.
You have to be diligent. I've told my children this several times. You have to be diligent online now. And that is one good thing because we grew up, myself and Mags over there, we grew up without social media, right? So we're like able to kind of discern like, oh, this is weird. But the kids, they have grown up with it and they are they don't fall for a lot of that stuff. Now, I'm sure some children do, but mine, every time I'll go to them and be like, hey, make sure that you don't, or make sure, this is fake, right? And they're like, yeah, mom, duh. I'm like, okay, I'm just making sure. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. One of them just checking in. We got one with a license now. Super exciting. Super exciting.
If stuff was going well, you wouldn't need to come online and try to convince people. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I'm here strictly because I kind of enjoy it. That's really it. I got involved in the streaming whenever I was down in DC protesting and kind of took to it, kind of liked it. So I just kept doing it. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. No one's going to convince anybody of anything on social media. It'd be better to have a conversation. You know what
I don't
those
know.
are.
I think some people are convinced on social media. That's what I'm saying. Like there are some people that are just, for instance, I had a family member the other day that shared something that was AI, and I commented and said, hey, like this is cool, but just understand this is AI. It's not real. And she did not understand what that meant because she's not aware. She's not on social media a lot. And she was like, oh, I didn't even know. What does that mean? So I had to explain to her that somebody made this video out of a computer prompt, yada, yada, yada. So I think a lot of people believe social media, believe everything they read. And I think that is a lot of the problem.
Yep.
Also why I think social media is the devil. It's not good for anybody. Initially, like when MySpace was around, it was like, it's good for like, you live out of state and you want to keep your family up to date with your kids and whatnot. But I think send them a picture yourself. And then the other issue that I had with social media, which is why I stopped sharing any pictures of my children, is because I might send a picture on text to so-and-so, and then so-and-so goes and puts it all over social media. Like, oh, here's my grandson. He goes to this school, and he did. And I was like, nope. People are crazy out there, man.
Yeah, I think they're all in the chat.
We love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. Even if you hate us, we still love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Hit that like button while you're here. What's up?
You Republicans gonna lose midterm elections. That's for sure.
I like that one.
Republicans. Typically, that's what happens in the next midterm elections after the president. We expect it to go that way. It usually does go that way, the other way. The president gets voted in, then the midterm elections almost always go the other direction. We'll see. I think we have a good shot at doing okay, but I wouldn't be surprised if we lost tremendously. Who knows in politics? I've been around long enough to know. No one really knows. Everybody's just rolling the dice. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You got October surprises and those kind of things going on. Yeah, you were going to say, honey?
Oh, I was just going to say, I think if we lose, it's because a lot of conservatives think, it's fine. Somebody else will do it. Somebody else will vote. It's no big deal. We got this. And then they don't vote. I could be wrong, but I get the feeling a lot of people are just kind of like, I didn't get there today. Not realizing the importance of it because we just feel like stuff will be taken care of and we're winning right now, so we're going to keep winning, but that's not necessarily the case.
The World Health Organization said they can't be trusted. The World Health Organization, they can be trusted. They could have been, but the point is that by doing that, by taking LGBT off of the mental disorder list or whatever you want to call it, they then prove that you can't trust them because they just do stuff politically motivated. That shit had anything to do with it at all. Because the bill isn't taking your guns away. You still have constitutional rights with this bill. See, it's people, I'll be nice. It's people like this person who will stand there while the government restricts people to derringers with one bullet, and you have to keep all the parts of the gun in separate locations, and the bullet has to be in the garage, and you have to have it in pieces too, so that you have to run around and get all your stuff together and blah, blah, blah. And then there'll be people like this person who will say, oh, you still have your constitutional rights. Huh? You still have a bullet in the gun. That's your constitutional rights. Politics over country, right? Politics over country. Don't worry about the Constitution. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything.
I think we triggered him. You're too dumb to hate you. You are too dumb to hate you. I'll block your channel now.
Oh, please don't do that. Please don't block my channel. What am I going to do if you aren't here with me? What am I going to do? How will I continue on if you leave? There's no reason to continue. I think we're done here. I think it's over because Martin Week isn't going to be with us anymore. He's going to block us. I'm very upset. I can tell by the music that I'm very upset about this.
Shut up.
People, man.
I'm sorry.
Come on, guys.
It's you guys have to understand.
We have been through so
Spacey.
much
Come
crap.
on, Mags, be nice. So I'm with you there, be Spacey. Be nice. But it's also after, what are we going on, 5 years now?
Yeah.
5 years?
Yeah, it's 5 years.
of
Last
people
January
coming in
6th
like,
was 5
you
years.
guys are pedophiles. You guys are idiots. Max, get a job. Blah, 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 blah. It's funny to us at this point. So I can see where you're like, oh, be cool, be nice. But it's funny
was
because
nice.
all the, there's a lot of keyboard warriors out here, we've learned in this social media world of YouTube specifically. Rumble is not so much. And I'm sure there's some over there, but there's not nearly as many keyboard warriors on Rumble or I don't know. I feel like anywhere else, but I'm not on all social media, so I can't speak for all of them. But it's funny. Like, we have to laugh about it and make jokes about it because there's so much in here. It's hilarious.
It says it in the description. We're going to poke some fun. We're going to have a little fun. Trolls, Mag's got a job. Well, you know what? It's funny you should say that. I don't. I don't. I told the story a little bit ago, but so long story short, the company that I was working for was going to give me I'm going to be in charge. I'm going to get a promotion. I'm going to get a promotion all year long. I'm going to get a promotion. Then all of a sudden, with about 10 minutes notice right after Christmas, or it was 12th, I found out they're just going to get rid of the position. So we're just all canned. I'm like, what? And I work in construction. So January, there's not a lot of people hiring in January. So I was looking, didn't really find anything. And you know what I decided? I decided America is the land of opportunity. So I'm going to start my own dang business again. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I've been so busy lately. I've been putting that together. It takes a lot to start a business.
And here we go.
And here we go again. But that's all right, because I'll make my own way. It is what it is. I mean, if a thing comes along, it comes along. That's all right. I've worked since I was like 13, so I'll take a couple days off, right?
Here comes hashtag Mags get a job.
That's all right. Bring it. Bring it. Give me that engagement. I need that engagement.
What's funny to me is like for instance, I'm just waiting for it. Now, maybe that person who that's also the funny thing, you guys, about being here for 5 years. There's some people that have been following us around for 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
Hating constantly. So like that person who probably is about to comment here, but however, they might be waiting to finish to hear what I'm saying. But that person who will comment in here about how at the moment we don't have work at the moment. we'll make fun of it. We'll make fun of it, but you understand that we are supporting 5 children. So when you make fun of that, you just look like an idiot. Do you want our children to starve? Do you want us to be homeless? Like, is that what you want? Because
some of them
we're
do,
doing
yeah.
the best we can. Right. That's what I mean. It's like crazy. I don't want to see anybody without a job. I don't want to see anybody homeless. But it seems that the haters out there are like celebratory about things like this situation and any situation where somebody who's conservative is I don't know how else to say it, but down on their luck or whatever, stuff happens. Instead of like, come on, you can do it. You'll find something, support your family. It's great. Yada, yada. It turns into celebration. And it's like, to me, that's sickening. I don't know, but how do you live that way?
Well, you just gotta have a lot of. You have to be angry. You have to have a lot of jealousy. And as I was saying earlier in the talk, it's like they just can't stand anyone being successful or opportunity, any of that. No, oh Mag, I'm not. You know what? It is what it is. I thank God am a follower of Christ, so that helps to hold me up during those times. It keeps me in a good place. I can have bad things happen and I still have joy in my heart. So, it is what it is. We struggle, but that's the other thing too. You see these other people out there like, oh guys, I was sick yesterday and I couldn't go to work. Can you guys donate, please? Like, I'll that should be a good testament right there. Like, I don't ask for money from people and stuff like that. I'll sell you a shirt. I'll be happy to sell you a shirt. You could buy my book, but you get something for it. And even going through all that stuff, I could easily be out here going, hey guys, I lost my job. I don't know how I'm going to support all these people. So many people want to be eaten. There are so many meals. I don't know what I'm going to do. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Figure it out. Be a man. Grow up. No one's going to help you. No one's going to come and save me. I got to do what's right by them. So I'll do whatever it takes. Period. That's what every man should do. So, I'll keep my head up. I'm not ever worried. You ask Faith, she'd be worried as hell. She'd be like, and she look at me like, what's wrong? How come you're not all stressed out and worried? Can't both of us do that?
That's my job.
Yeah, so can't both do that. One of us got to keep our head on ish. I won't say straight because I don't think either one of us have our head on straight. You can't after this many years when your head spins that much, but it is okay. We'll wait. We'll make it. We'll get through it. Life's expensive. That's all right. God has always made sure we have everything we need. Not necessarily everything we want, but he's always faithfully made sure that we have what we need. And I rely on that. You can't just rely on that. Now, you can't just be like, I'm waiting on God. Still waiting on God. Well, maybe he's waiting on you to do something. You can't just sit around and wait on stuff. You got to get out there and do it. I have a history in construction. I've owned my own business. I got all the tools. I got the cage. Those of you who don't know, that's my work van. I got all the know-how. I got all that stuff. So why not? Why not get out there and start it, Could use more honest people in the construction trade out there, that's for sure. Pleasant people all about. There are pleasant people everywhere.
White people in general, I'm tired of you motherfuckers.
Oh,
I'm tired of your incompetence. I'm tired of your laziness. I'm tired of you not washing your ass on a regular fucking basis, and then we have to be susceptible to that shit. I'm tired of you having babies on fucking leashes.
Is she? No.
They're seeing babies that's 13 years old in a fucking stroller because you
Who has babies that are 13 years old in a stroller?
Want to give them the fucking world.
I'll yell at him too.
Or, oh, Billy doesn't want to walk, so we just gonna have his feet dragging on the fucking ground.
These big ass babies.
Big ass babies.
Breastfeeding a baby that can chew steak.
Exactly. I'm tired of y'all raising and birthing and raising serial killers, pedophiles, mass shooters, and all this. And then you tell black people that we're violent.
6 6% of the population, 50% of the murders. 6% of the population, 50% of the murders. We sure could do some work being accountable for ourselves. You know, that would be a helpful thing.
Oh my God. Shut that woman up. Her voice and the nails on the chalkboard, plus she has the most ignorant takes.
Hey,
I'm
Faith.
going to talk just for him.
Hey, Faith. I'm gonna get up and get me a coffee. Could you take the mic for a minute?
Oh, sure.
Thanks, man.
Oh, let's see. What should I talk about? That's so stupid. Keep deleting my messages, you dumbass mods. There we go. Dark Lacuna. I don't know if you're aware of this, but YouTube does not like a whole lot of free speech. They block a lot of stuff. So we just leave it blocked, because if we don't, then we get blocked. So if they block it, most of the times we leave it blocked. Unless it is like 100%. Like there has been some comments that are blocked that I see that I'm like, there's no reason to block this. But if your comment is not showing up, YouTube blocked it. The only ones that I block are if you're consistently, which there was somebody over on the other one that is clearly has been following us around for 5 years and is nasty to other chatters, then I will sometimes block them, especially if we know who they are. For instance, the one I just blocked over on our original chat. By the way, to all of you over there in our original chat, you know, like the old where the grown-ups are. I just want to say that I'm super proud of you, because it seems as though for the past few years we have learned to ignore the garbage. Y'all just hang out, and then when there's something nasty, you don't say anything. And to me, that's good. I feel like we've all done well. When we all first, I don't know about all of you as far as in the chat that were new online, but like I was fairly new to social media and commenting and whatnot at the time when we came on in 2022. And I used to take a lot of stuff super personal. And now I'm able to look at stuff and be like, yeah, okay, okay, you weirdo. When I mod, YouTube makes me review things that have no reason to block. Exactly, B Reigns for Prez. Exactly. There's some stuff that they block that is like has no reason to be blocked. Just a few minutes ago, there was a comment that said like this is gay or something, and then the next person said, "What's gay about that?" And YouTube blocked that comment, but not the first one. Like it didn't make any sense. So I'm not sure why they block certain comments. I don't know. I'm trying to trying to figure it out myself, but
gotta clean it up a little bit out there, guys.
I guess.
Have all such potty mouths out there going on.
I guess.
Take out the MAGA trash. Says everyone has a voice. Not everyone is equipped with a brain to back it.
Aw.
Self-awareness is the key to
So here,
recovery.
I'm sorry, just real quick before you get back into it. The one YouTube comment that just got blocked, which I think is perfectly fine to go ahead and post it. Adelante742, who's just been hating in the middle chat there. Well, on my screen it's the middle chat, but on the vertical chat. Wow, you're just coming right out with that racist hate now, aren't you? You may as well just break out the white hoods at this point. If you spew it on your channel, then own it, scum. So now, yeah, it's not nice, but I think it's free speech. You could have posted that, but YouTube blocked it.
Oh, that didn't make it through?
So, screw you, I guess. I don't know.
It didn't make it through?
No.
You know, that kind of makes me mad because I like free speech. We have I think there's 2 words that I have on here that you can't say, and that's it. And I don't know why they block so many things, but on the other side, you see how we react to these guys. You get on other YouTube channels and you have these guys that, the haters get in there and they totally derail the whole live stream. They get the guy all flustered. They get mad. They want to defend, that guy. Somebody in here made a comment about my absolutely beautiful and gorgeous sounding angelic wife's voice. And that's supposed to make us all mad and angry and stuff. But we laugh at that. Like, it's funny to us because we know what it is. We know there's people at home like this right now. I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to type something so mean, and he's going to read it in that stupid voice, and I'm going to make him look dumb. He's going to get so mad. And then we don't get mad. We laugh at you. And the thing is that's what pisses them off the most, because they want to be taken. They got to be taken seriously. And if they're not taken seriously, then they get upset because they're doing serious work. They're fighting evil. They've been told that yeah. So anyway. I understand. That comment that wouldn't go through. That was about the that lady, I guess. Hillbilly Patriot. Hang on. Can we really expect any different from the left? No, not really. No, it's a shame. If you look at it, like I said this a couple years ago, and I'm like, you know what? It's dang right. The right thinks the left is stupid or ignorant or whatever. The left thinks that the right is evil, and evil changes everything, because evil, you're allowed to attack. You're allowed to use violence on evil, because that automatically by default makes you a good guy, right? And everybody wants to be a good guy. It's a dang shame. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. It's a dang shame. It really is. Oh, babe, he's back. Jesus is back.
Woo!
Oh, that's just Jesus Christ. Oh, never mind. They do have Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh, there you go. No, I think the right is stupid and evil. That is exactly what we say all the time.
Somebody has a crush on you again. Are you blocking me? Are you? Who's blocking you? No one's blocking you. I appreciate free speech.
It's probably YouTube that's blocking you. Maybe clean it up, whatever it is that you're saying, and YouTube might let it through.
No, I think the right is stupid and evil. Again, like Faith just said, thank you very much for proving my point. I appreciate you proving my point. If the right thinks the left is stupid, we can still have a conversation. The lines of communication, though frayed, may still exist there. But if you think someone is evil, there is no communication. There is no conversation. There is none of that. You just shut them out. You won't listen at all. That's the whole point, to not listen. I say ban all speech. I mean, maybe. They've been pretty quiet out there, though. The lefts also think they're educated ones, since most liberals have degrees. Yeah. Degrees don't make you smart, that's for sure. They sure don't.
It makes you a different kind of smart.
Yeah. Take that mic for just a split second, would you?
Oh, me again?
Yeah, just for. I want to look one thing
I might
up.
make some people mad.
Just
I'm
go.
so
Just go. Just do that. It'll work out good.
Somebody said, "Oh, YouTube blocked this one. Is a turd wet?"
What? YouTube blocked it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I mean, it's a stupid comment, but so what? Open debate is the only way to find common ground. Well, unfortunately, it seems that open conversation can't happen, because immediately somebody shuts the other person down. Oh, you don't agree with me? Ah, that's it. I don't agree. That's it. Ah. I don't like it that way, but that seems to be what's going on these days anyway.
For context on population. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just going off because it's this know-it-all. Blah, blah, blah. Black Americans make up about 13.7 to 14.4% of the total U.S. population. Black males specifically are approximately 6 to 7% of the total U.S. population. Thus, black males, 6 to 7% of the population, are involved in 50% of murders as offenders. Crazy, right? It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. Weird. Ooh, that hurt, I bet. That hurt a little bit, didn't it? I bet that hurt a little bit. I bet it did. I was going to talk about voter rolls, but that's boring. What was that noise?
Oh, the door out there. That's good. I know what it is.
You want to look like a Delta boy? What's a Delta boy, Beth? What's that?
I don't know. To me, it sounds like somebody who belongs in a little button-up sweater with a little logo on the side. That's what it sounds like to me, but I don't know.
Do you really want to have
Have an open debate with people who would rather shoot you? I don't want to have an open debate. And I'd prefer not to have conversation with people that want to shoot me. That would be a good place to start. Probably won't work out great for them, but that's besides the point.
Go ahead. Make my day.
I'd like to have a conversation. I'd like to have a conversation with people on the left so that we can find common ground, because that sounds like a cliche, but it is really important. That is how we counter their BS. That's how we counter all the groupthink and all the hating each other and all that training that they give us. That's how you combat that, with conversation and relating with other people. That's part of the problem now, is that we don't do that. We're all isolated. We feel like we're connected, but we're not. I guess he lost the statistic debate there. So now it's the MAGA's caused so much destruction. I'm sorry. I guess I should.
MAGA's caused so much destruction in our country. They have long ago lost the privilege to respectable debate. At this point, it's just blah, 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 blah.
I think we've given that person enough time. You're going to have to super chat to get back on the screen. I know you're thinking about it. Some people are just compelled to do it. They're so impressed by his smartness that they're pissed. I don't know if that's it. I don't know if that's it. But I was right on that one thing. That is 100% true.
Yes.
100% true. It seems like everything changed when that test was ran. There are realists who don't shift to the left or right, but just the truth, which is the minority, I know. Yeah, I mean, I feel that way, where I'm just all about the truth. I don't care if the facts, if I'm trying to decide where I fall on an issue, I'm gonna wait. Like I always tell everybody, hold, wait until, just give it a day or something. Let this play out a little bit and then make your decision. But if the facts come down on the left and they're correct, then that's where I'm going to fall. That's where I'm going to go. Party over country is how we got here. All messed up. The issue is we view the issue differently. I think the owner class is destroying our country and democracy. Issue is half the population thinks it's trans and migrants for some weird reason. We do look at it differently. I agree that the owner class is the major problem. But I don't really think half the population thinks it's trans and migrants for some reason. I think that that's what the people on the left believe that the right thinks. I don't know anyone who thinks that. You are right. The inability to agree to disagree. Let's all stop talking left versus right and stop picking on others. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. I'm with that. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. I am still going to poke fun at stupid ideas because I gotta laugh a little bit. You gotta laugh a little bit. Speaking of laughing, where'd that go now? Now it's going to take me to. Oh, I'm on the wrong. There we go. Speaking of laughing, if I ever find the dang video, I know every. All right. Speaking of laughing, this is great. This is what I like to see.
At your service. Protect and serve the community. Love you, brother. All right, love you guys too. Okay, here we go. I got a black male running. You're gonna be in the blue. He's gonna be running towards Johnson Marina. Go ahead and send it back up. Family. Family.
That's fine.
Family.
You got
Family.
one reader out on
Family.
We know we need more.
Family.
We need more people like this right here.
Family.
Fucking us.
Family. Family.
At your service. Protect and serve the community.
Love you, brother. All right, love you guys too. Okay, here we go. I got a black male running. You're gonna be in the blue.
I just love that. I think that's funny. I want to see more stuff like that, you know? Amen to that. Amen to that. What we got in here? We got some.
Dr. Dredd, you're right. Now we wait for someone to yell racism in the vertical chat.
You know, he gets the chat down. He gets it. He gets it. It's like the Adult Swim and then the kids table. It's all right. Some like the rowdiness of the kids table, and some don't. That's all right. That's all right. What else? Let me get another video here real quick, and then we'll get to it. And then we'll get to it. Play that one. Forget it. I'm not gonna put it. I don't want to make fun of LGBT people anymore. I'm gonna stop making fun of people today. Just for today. Just for today. Bob Eubanks followed me. I got a feeling it's not the same one. Well, hey, can you show your wife? Oh, I don't know. You might have to be a member for that. I could tell you. I could tell you what she looks like. All right, ready? I'm looking at her right now. She's like 7'6", and
(7'6"?
I can't tell people. I can't describe that. Anyway,
7'6".
What?
Whew. That's 7'6". Woo, I'm a giant. Goodness.
Yeah, 7'6", long, wiry black hair. That's really it. I can't think of anything else. I want to be friends when this is over. So I feel like
Yes, to
it's
live with
better
me.
for me to not. There you go. Oh, there you go. There you
Oh,
go.
thanks, Jerry.
There we go. She is a baddie. She is a baddie. She is a baddie. Long ago, I'm going to tell you about the lingerie modeling days. Or maybe that's for the private stream. We'll get on the private stream.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
We'll talk about lingerie shows, et cetera, et cetera. We'll have to save that for another day, though, because it's getting late now.
Max and Faith After Dark. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
We should set up a camp. Nah.
Oh, Lordy.
Probably make a lot of money. But money isn't everything. Dang
Check
it.
out my OnlyFans. Oh, wait.
What?
I don't have one. So check out my OnlyFans that people seem to think I have.
People are so angry. angry. They're so angry. It's funny. It's funny because I can almost tell who that is by that one comment.
Yeah, me too.
That would be another one of those losers that has been following us around for 5 years, just trying to get some attention, trying to get on the chat, just trying. But
It's funny to me that same comment that's been going on for so long is, I mean, I got that insult when I was in like 3rd grade about my smile. And in 3rd grade, it bothered me. But now it doesn't bother me. I'm sorry that you're jealous out there, Gordon Stroker, TMZ reporter person. I'm sorry you don't have my smile.
I'd like to
And
hear.
you probably don't smile, really. Probably what's going on.
I'd like to hear. Well, there's not much to smile about. I'd like to hear about what you think about what's going on with Iran. Well, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the whole thing. Now that we're there, let's get this thing done and get the hell out of there. If they go down the route of picking leadership and installing governments, it's going to turn into a nightmare. This is the Middle East. We do not understand their culture. We don't get it. We cannot go in there and do that. What we can do is finish what we're doing now and get the hell out. This stuff with like, oh, they can't put a Khomeini's son in charge. I won't have it. It's not up to you, President Trump. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not up to you. It's up to the people of Iran. If they decide not to stand up and some crazy person comes back into the leadership, then we have to make sure our job was done by saying their military is gone. Their boats are all sunk. Their missiles are all destroyed. They can't attack us. We have to defang them, or it won't be long before we're back there again. So I don't like it. I'm not a fan, but since we're there, get it done and get the hell out. Like I would like to see them out of there in like a week. That would be ideal. Iran just made a threat, I think it was today, talking about if America isn't out of there, out of the Middle East in 30 days, they're going to close the Straits of Hormuz and something about nuclear weapons. Which, do they have them? Do they not have them? Who knows? I do think there's going to be an attack on our soil. I've been saying that since this thing started. Actually, I've been talking about these sleeper cells for years. They're just sitting there waiting for their orders. I think there's going to be an attack in America. I think it's going to be a sizable attack. I think it's going to be meant to draw us further into that war. I think it's going to be meant to put troops on the ground. We'll see what happens. I've been kind of lately, I have been watching all the news and all that kind of stuff because I have been so busy starting this new business. But I'll just take anybody. It's not the people of Iran, Mags. It's still the hardline Islamic clerics that are in control. Yeah, I know. They have to get them taken out, but I mean, the whole thing's pretty sticky, you know. I'm glad that the Iranian people might taste freedom. That's amazing. That's always a good thing. I'm just not liking how we went into this. I'm not liking how one side, Rubio says that Israel dragged us into it. Trump says they didn't. Rubio changes his. Who can you believe nowadays, really? So when it gets to these kind of stories, a lot of times I can't control it. I have no influence on it. I can't even really trust the news that's coming out because so much fake news has come out from that area, that region of the world now, that I can't trust it. So I just take a step back. Kind of wait and see what's going on. Like I said, I hope we get the hell out of there, and I hope we get the hell out of there soon. But I hope we take care of the job first, since we did start it. We need to eliminate as much of that clerical leadership as possible. and cross our fingers, maybe help the people there. I don't know how you do that without staying in the country, but it might be ideal to leave some back there to help them. But I don't like that idea. And what are we going to do? Are we going to arm the people? I don't know. There hasn't been an uprising because Trump's up till just about now has been telling them to stay in their houses. You know, we're bombing, we stay in your places, whatever, stay safe, yada, yada, yada. And it's just now that they're starting to come out. So I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I'm not a big fan of it, but I want us to get the job done and get the hell out of there. That would be great. I don't know what that meant. Okay. Trump warned countries not to buy oil from Iran and Russia, but China refused to do so. Thus, he decided to get rid of the Islamic regime to control Iran's. I don't think that's what it's not about. I don't think this is about oil. We don't get any of our oil from there anyway. I don't really think it's about oil. You people? Oh, that's what I wasn't gonna. You people?
Thanks, Hillbilly Patriot. Nice to have you.
Yeah. 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 Prepare for the worst. Look over your shoulder. Just keep your head on a swivel type situation. Things are going to happen within our own country. They're going to. They've kind of already started, I think. They're going to. We just have to keep our head on straight. And remember, hold when those things are going on. Oh, there we go. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, because we've terrorized them for the past 50 years with our pals, Israel. I mean, I can't disagree. We shouldn't be there. We shouldn't be in the Middle East. All right. Well, that's it. Trump always have situation awareness. Spit out your last few comments. I'm gonna give it like 5-10 more minutes, and then we're out of here. Start our Friday.
Oh, there's a question for you. I just saw this week. Somebody said Jake Paul 2028. I saw this week that Trump basically supports Jake Paul running for office, and I think it's funny because the headlines I've seen is Trump. Basically saying Trump supports it. I'm like, I don't know if he supports him or if he's just like, yeah, go ahead, run for office. Sure. Have at it.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I know they just did a rally for the guy running to primary, Thomas Massey, and Jake Paul was there. So that might be what they're talking about. I didn't watch it, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't think he would make a good president, but I don't know a whole lot about him other than watching him fight once in a while.
Yeah, kind of.
I didn't take it though as Trump was like advocating for him as much as he was just saying, yeah, go ahead, do it, have at it. But the news stories say otherwise, I think, or at least lead you to believe otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm over here just reading the chat. You know, Jake Paul is the GOAT. Jake Paul is not the GOAT. What? The GOAT at what? The GOAT at what, I ask you, sir? Unbelievable.
Captain Kangaroo 2028.
Yeah, right. Joe Rogan for president. Could almost see it. You never know. Grifter endorsing grifter. Did I endorse a grifter?
I don't know. Did you endorse anybody?
Am I a grifter?
I missed it.
Am I a grifter? I forgot I got a grift. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. Check out the store at shopmagamericans.com to help us support the channel. You'll get something out of it instead of just donating money. Much appreciated to those who do. You can also buy my book on Amazon. You can also become a member. You can do that too. Go to my Substack and read that. You can become a member there if you want to as well. You can become a member everywhere. It's amazing. It's amazing. Thanks for the reminder. Appreciate that. America. So God bless you. Go ahead, Bab.
Smile at a stranger. Hold the door open. Say please. Say thank you. Be respectful. Just be a good person.
Yeah. Yeah. And I say, pray for your enemies. It helps you just as much, if not more, than it helps them. What's today? Thursday. So tomorrow's Friday. So we're off tomorrow. Might pop on, probably won't. Be off tomorrow. But I will be back here Saturday morning at 6 a.m. Oh, it's all right. Well, we'll see you when we see you. We'll see you on, I'll see you on Saturday morning. Until then, God bless you. Thanks for being here with us. We appreciate your time and enjoy your Friday. You have earned it.